doing? For this is none other than Leon the Knight doing another Minecraft Live. Now, I may have done a few of the original stuff as always here, but I also did another thing here. As you noticed on the map I'm holding, there's a little speck in the water that appeared. Y'all wondering, and what is that speck? Well, I'll show you after we do our usual type of enchant item. Now, we're going to enchant this fishing rod. Max enchant. Now, let's see. Says we get Unbreaking 3. Will we just get that, or other enchants as well? Let's find out. In 3, 2, 1. Ah, look at the sea. That's a good enchant. Oh, that'll make it possible to get some treasure when fishing with it. Such as enchant books, etc. So I'll just put it to right here for now. Put these in here. Now I'll show you the progress that's been done between the videos. Oh, it says one thing, plus also I'll probably get some food for the houses on the underneath part of Wolfcrest. All other houses had a roughly a quarter of a stack of food each in their homes on the surface here. Now, for the progress on this hill, it's a little trim. I'm down to a normal level. Goes as far as here. I even split to a dirt block to dig up into sections to make it easier. Next up, I'll show you how it's being made in the water there. It's only at the moment at the starting bit of phase 1 though. For it, so don't expect much in it. Well, you know how it goes so when trying to do multiple things. And you're probably wondering why a dirt bridge. It's so that way some grass will be set on what's being built there. Since I don't have any Silk Touch shovels at the moment. And as you can see here, starting of an island being made here. Even placed to some sand to make a small beach. Used more than just dirt and sand. Even smelted some cobblestone to stone for down there. As well as the gravel that we had stored in the castle storage area. Which, if I'm right, should see some right here as example. For this little project is a multi-stage plan. Stage 1 is to build the island for it first. Stage 2 will be adjusting and how big the thing I want built on the island and will be placed on. Sorry about that, I had a bit something in my throat. Once stage 2 is done, and the third stage involves having resources prepped for the build be made there. The next stage involves setting the base form of the structure being built in it. And then finally, once the base bit for what's being built there is done, the construction of the thing gets to be made as and the final stage for it will be doing in the minor decorating part needed for it, and to make it look good. Now, I'll just grab some potatoes. And if you're going to ask what I plan to do with the poison potatoes, simple. Eat them. The best way to get rid of them. Oh, they don't do much danger on peaceful. At most, they'll do a small poison effect that only do a small amount of damage. Of course, it's only like a coin toss of it happening. See? Nothing on that one. And that was roughly a 2 hearts with a damaged poison made from that. And since in peaceful you don't have to worry about your hearts going down as it generates back up. Meaning, no worry made in it. Now. As you see, first the house given supply of food. Draw all houses have a starting food bit for residents here. I have a quarter of a stack. Along with the cakes. I knew I forgot something. I forgot to grab the dirt I needed to cover the areas I had made. Oh well. Easy here to sort. And as you can see, a good amount of grass growth made here. Now, you're gonna probably wonder if I'm gonna give the guilds the remaining potatoes. Wrong. I plan to use this to make more bone meal, so I can add a few more bits of grass and flowers inside the area. Now, well, while it does that, I'll get to the dirt next. In case I felt like needing to build another house, I was in the underneath part of Wolfcrest. I had a couple. There they are. I had some mud bricks already made in advance. Plan to make more later on. And to make it interesting, instead of just focus on seeing me do work on trimming down the hill, I'll also do a bit more work on the island and size growth in the process as well. That way, you guys see me try to progress on more than one thing at the same time. Hey, put live video. See, we put. Well, you get the idea. Try to do more than one progress on a project in one live video for years. Now, go here. As you see, hey, I already had some work made when trimming the stuff here for the underneath part of Wolfcrest. Now, next up, this, place a bit of that, this, use a bit over here, one of these to expand the amount of flowers for some more tulips. Plant one tulip here. I'll plant. As you see, you can't able to replicate the flower if it's on a dirt block. Only works if it's on the grass block. go ask why there was some dirt in the same chest as the mud brick. It's because I plan to turn those into mud brick later on. Go. There's a couple of torches here and there to help reduce hostile mob spawning, and for when I change the difficulty to easy. Now going up. And if you're going to ask what's going to be built on the island I have been made, it's a surprise. Well, I figured that this way it makes you curious. That's why I plan to build on. It could be anything. Anything that's based on the theme of the world. And you're probably wondering why I'm using dirt and such simple blocks like that. Most of it, it's because I got so much of abundance of it, it's no joke. I mean, you already saw the chest. I had a large chest full of sacks of dirt alone. Which makes it show that I got more on certain resources than I need. And if you're probably wondering, if I'm planning on building something, why am I keeping dirt on the top layer here? It's so that way I can make sure every side will spread the grass through it very carefully. Maybe I'll start making an outline and a dirt part for the island instead. That way I can I'll set how big the island will be. see if I'm right. I'll make it go as from this side, go all the way to here. And to help make sure I remember. Go. That should do the trick. As you can see, it's starting to be more and more visible on the map. Got a bit of an idea. Use that. Draw this way. It adds a bit of a unique shape form from the making of the island. Plus it adds a little section to be a little bit bigger, it seems. If you look at it carefully. There we go. That should be the amount of dirt I had on me used. Which, at least this makes a start on the shape of the island being made. Now, time to do a bit of work on trimming that hill down. Of course, I'll have to get some more sticks. Except I don't have enough to make a couple of shovels. Probably not enough to make one stone shovel at best. We'll just grab some bamboo. Sure, all the bamboo's already grown enough to be ready to harvest. See, that should be enough for half a stack. Perfect. I'll probably use one of the house's crafting tables, so while I'm here. Saves time. Anyway, speaking of silk touch shovels I mentioned earlier on the live, I'll probably have the next enchantment to be an iron shovel, hoping to get to a silk touch one. Because it would help but try to get a grass block with one of those. Plus I got enough iron and stored away that I can easily use one iron ingot. I can easily finish this with my fist. Once I place this bunch of dirt on the making of the island, I'll do something a bit different than my usual bits. Sure, I think one of the crops is already ready to harvest, so I can harvest them and trade for emeralds. Sure, I've been slowly trying to restock could the emerald supply I had since it was spent back then. Ding dong, dang it. Messed up on placing the block. Yeah, to make another a bit of work here and there. Sorry, I was thinking out loud there. Go. Okay, that's a bit of progress made on this island. And who knows, if I follow this method, I might have a little extra space. At least for the idea needed. Of course, that's only a 50-50 shot. Now. Next stop to harvest some of the crops here. That's correct. Beetroot. Farming villager gives emeralds for beetroot here, so I had to harvest them. This is why I have more than one farm bit that has them growing. So that way, maybe when people need to get emerald from them, they'll have more than one spot needed to farm on the beetroot for it. There's at least a plus side to about beetroot being the one I bet harvest for emeralds. That way, the other crops can be used for other methods. For wheat, for food, of course, or such as bread, and cake. Carrots can be used for either food or to help make sure we got plenty supply. Yeah, pigs for the pork chops, or to make golden carrots for nightfish potions. Potatoes, obviously for food. Although pumpkins are good for a backup option. Now, let's see. Time to harvest some more of this. I should probably get a few emeralds easy out of this. Any left over, I'll make some more wool meal out of. Yeah, I'll just store it. And to make more trades. See, I used the beetroot growing the back there to make some more dye. Back then, and so it shouldn't be finished growing yet on them. So I'll just harvest the ones underneath a wolf crest. See. I'll even store a stack of the seeds. And so that way have a good supply of the seeds needed. Since sometimes beetroot doesn't give seeds when you harvest it on here. Okay, that's that. I'll turn the beetroot seeds on the hotbar into bow meal. Then head up to surface. I should probably see about the pumpkin. If there's any pumpkins ready to harvest over here. Oh right, forgotten there was just melons there. Silly me. Still, got enough beetroot to get a few emeralds easily here. Ah, one pumpkin short. There we go. Had just enough beetroot to get 16 emeralds. Oh. And you know what? Let's make this a double enchant of a live stream. Since I already got enough experience to do a level 30 enchant, we'll do the shovel one now instead. Because, what the hey? I really get a chance to spice things up on here. So, seeds here. I'll probably just enchant to another shovel. I'll try to get double the chances of getting the silk touch. Now, fortune 3. Never understood fortune 3 for shovels. This is only to do with an enchant recon bit. Yeah, fortune 2. Oh well, maybe who knows? Maybe I'll get more dirt if I use a fortune 3 shovel. Couldn't resist the joke there. Just gonna check. Oh, never hurts check in case I do have more pumpkins stored away. Let's see, no, check lanterns. Yep. Really gotta learn to organize all this. And you know, I'll probably end the stream now. Anyway, time for this night to say goodnight. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you want to watch more, and ring the bell to ring up notifications. This is Leon the Knight saying adios muchachos and have a nice day.